Yo, what's up? So this is going to be part 1 of my playthrough through Journey to the Savage Planet. It just came out yesterday. I meant to pre-order it because you got some kind of bobblehead or some shit, but I missed out. I just downloaded it yesterday. I put in like 2.5 hours, and the game was only $30. And for that price, it's definitely worth picking up because I had a lot of fun just in the short time I got to play it. I've been pretty busy lately. It's got, the best part is it's funny. It's actually funny. It's got good humor. The graphics and everything. It feels like a $60 game. So, like I said, it's definitely worth picking up. Especially since it's kind of been dead right now for, at least me. There's been no games that I've been interested in lately. So this is the first game I've played. I've been replaying Hitman and some other games. And that's it. But I'm gonna shut up and I'll let like the intro and everything roll, and then I'll do commentary when the gameplay starts.
Hi, my name is Martin Tweed, President and CEO of Kindred Aerospace. Thank you for joining the Pioneer program. For almost 30 years, Kindred has been striving to help humanity expand beyond the confines of Earth. And I am excited to announce that many industry observers now consider us the 4th best interstellar exploration company. From our humble beginnings, manufacturing batteries and solar arrays for use in extreme climates, to our line of athletic footwear and chic survival apparel, we have been continually striving to drive humanity further, from the bottom of the oceans, and now, to the stars! Our next step is to move beyond pure exploration and into settlement, which is why you are here. Our scientists have identified several planets that may be fit for human habitation. Yours is...
ARY-26.
Your job is to explore the planet's surface, catalog its creatures, threats, and opportunities, and send your data back to our crack team of scientists here at Kindred for analysis. The more you discover, the more we'll be able to guide your experience and highlight objectives for you and your partner, if you have one. I should also mention that while every effort has been made to ensure a comfortable and safe journey, recent budget challenges plus the unknown natures of the obstacles you will face mean that we were unable to send you anything in the way of equipment. But don't stress, however, as your habitat comes equipped with a 3D printer that is more than capable of turning any old space trash you discover into useful items. One minor note. All the fuel in your Javelin was used in the journey from Earth and the landing on your planet. You will need to discover a local resource that you can refine into an appropriate fuel. Unless, of course, you decide to spend the rest of your life off Earth. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I'm sure you're very excited to explore. So I wish you good luck. We will send updates on your progress as you complete your scheduled surveys. Stay alive, and see you soon.
Long-term space travel is not for everyone. Side effects from long-term space travel are uncommon, but can include headache, nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, dizziness, dysentery, chest pain, varicose veins, bloody stools, feeling of emptiness or hopelessness, osteoarthritis, hemorrhoid, diabetes, forgetfulness, gender confusion, spontaneous dental prolapse, mild discomfort, or death. If you notice any of these symptoms, please contact your Kindred representative as soon as possible, and all efforts will be made to help and/or rescue you. Note that current rescue times exceed 6 months.
Welcome. My name is Echo, and I'm here to help guide you on your mission. But first things first. Please log into the computer and fill out a teeny-weeny questionnaire, if you don't mind, so we can make sure you're not crazy.
Alright, so here we go. Looking for love? Oh, not with you, buddy. Alright, so right here to your right is going to be a computer. And you can rewatch all the videos that play on that big TV. You can rewatch here on your computer, and then you could also read emails that you're going to get throughout the game here. And then right now it's going to have you pick a face with these crazy laser 80s theme in the background.
One of my jobs is to continually assess your mental state, and as space sickness has been an issue for some other recent explorers, could you please identify yourself from this gallery of faces?
I should have picked the dog.
Thank you. I'm super glad you're not crazy.
Alright, so I'm going to read the first email, and then you could also they have like these cards that you collect. So in the game you have to scan the different plants and the different animals and enemies, and then they get saved as a card. And then when you scan them all, they get saved here in the computer, and I'm assuming there's an achievement linked to it. It'll be at the collectibles. And then you got stats, alien research. I didn't find any of that yet. So these are called Kindred cards. You got to collect all the cards. And I played like 2.5 hours, and I got like 10 of them.
And now you're ready to explore. Please walk downstairs and step into the teleporter while I will discombobulate you and then recombine you outside on this glorious new planet.
Alright, so here's the 3D printer. This is where you're going to print out weapon upgrades, different weapons, items, things like jet thrusters, I think they called it, where it allows you to do a double jump. And then what happens is when you unlock something like that, you can use the double jump to access a new area. And then in that new area, you'll pick up an element to where you could build something like a grappling hook next. And then you can access a whole new area, and so on.
Well, there's nothing in the world I would like more than to launch this craft back to Earth so you could rejoin your loved ones, should you have any. This remains impossible until you find a suitable fuel source on the planet.
Okay, so your big mission is called Round Trip. It's going to be in purple. It's called a global mission, and that is to find the fuel from this planet so that you could get back to Earth. But that's like the whole game, so you'll do that at the very end.
Rob, the only food in this universe that tastes exactly like it sounds.
Alright, so I'm going to grab 3 of these. That's the most you could carry it in the beginning until you upgrade your utility belt. And what you use these for is you throw them, and then it attracts the puffer birds. I don't know if it attracts any other animals or enemies. I've just been using it on the puffer birds. And I didn't realize it till the end. If you sit there and watch them eat it, they'll start shitting out carbon. So you could pick up that element and then use that to upgrade stuff. It's not a lot, but you could sit there and farm it. And then you could also use it if you want to get a puffer bird in a certain position. You could kick them and unlock doors, which you'll see later.
So, welcome to ARY-26. It doesn't seem to be, well, a planet at all, really. More detonation of rocks. This mission just got 100% more interesting and about 50% more lethal. To aid in your exploration, the Javelin is equipped with several small, robotic drones that can perform basic scans of the world around you. Please launch them by opening the exterior hatch.
So eventually you're going to scan this piece of the ship, but she was just saying you have to go to the back first and press a button, and it's going to release a bunch of tiny robots into the environment, and then after they're out, then you can start scanning stuff. And then in the beginning, there's going to be tons of stuff to scan, so you could scan that part of the ship for the main mission, the global mission. You could scan that can of grog, and then there's going to be stuff you have to scan on the ship that are going to be needed for repairs.
Great. Now they'll provide you with approximate locations of resources and important info. The Javelin's pretty banged up, but you'll need to scan the exterior to confirm the level of bang-upedness. Do that now. Don't forget to continually scan your surroundings. The camera will transmit data back to Kindred HQ, which will send you blueprints for stuff. Then you can collect stuff to make the stuff in the blueprints, and that stuff will help you survive against the stuff you took pictures of. This exterior panel must have been knocked loose on landing. I am adding a location marker to your compass. Please find it and scan it. If you lose your way, you can always hit the survey button to highlight its location again. Fuel tanks are intact, but empty. If you can find a local fuel source, you'll be able to get back home. If you can't, congratulations, you're home already. That's not supposed to look like that. This machine will copy you into its memory, delete your body, and then print a copy of it 5 feet away.
Alright, so after scanning all that stuff, you can head back to that cave and get the piece of the ship.
Ah, there is our missing panel. Well done. In the future, whenever you need help finding your currently selected objective, you can use survey to orient yourself. The Javelin is basically intact, but in need of minor repairs. If we ever want to relaunch. Oh, the cartographers found an alien alloy we could maybe use to repair the ship. Let me mark it.
Alright, so we finished our first mission, so we could finally start exploring the world here. We're going to run into our first little foreign animal, and we're going to get a few achievements from them. And you could shoot this, but we don't have a gun yet.
These crystals look extremely breakable. You could take out some unexamined aggression on them. So, looks like you will need a new tool in order to venture further. I have added a new blueprint to the Javelin's 3D printer that should do the trick. But in order to print it, you'll need to gather some basic resources from the local fauna.
So we gotta get 10 pieces of carbon, that's nothing. Here's the local fauna. They snack on that. I guess this is it's salty.
But they're salty as hell.
So I scanned this guy, came up, that's your first card. I wasn't sure if they were gonna attack me, but I just hit the melee button. And this is fucking I seen that in the trailer, but when I did it I fucking cracked up because I just wasn't expecting them to go flying like that. So once you kick them, they will get aggressive, and then if you hold down the melee button, they just fucking splatter in the green goo, and then you get an achievement. So I got 5 carbon from that guy, so I already got 10. So you only have to kill, was it 2 people? So there's another can of grub. I'm gonna scan this tree. These are important. I didn't realize it at the time what they were, because I didn't need any health. But when you attack these trees, they drop health. So I wasn't picking anything up, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't listening, I think, obviously. So they're for health, so I didn't pick them up, so I wasn't sure what they were. But when you're low on health, they'll pick them up automatically. And this is why you always want to scan, because you'll see it'll let you know that stuff's, you could shoot it down or knock it out of the way. Stuff that's breakable. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't look obviously breakable, like weeds and shit. So you always want to scan to see if you're missing something. One of the few things I didn't like about the game, though, is you just can't save. You just have to rely on the auto save and try to remember where you left off. And there's no map. So if somebody does YouTube, if I want to show you where something is, I gotta fucking find a landmark and then run all the way from that landmark to where I want to show you. So it makes it a little bit harder. It's not terribly harder, but just a little annoying, because if you have a map, I can just hit, okay, it's right here. It's easy to find. So what we got to do now is to get the Nomad pistol, and we got to go back with our carbon to the 3D printer. Like I said, it only takes 10, so it doesn't take a lot.
I won't lie, I feel kind of bad. They're so cute and so full of juice.
So I randomly went back and started messing with these puffer birds again, and I got some random achievement without even knowing it. So I guess he hit me back, and then I killed him, and I got the flipping the bird achievement. And I looked at the achievements before I play a game. I usually do, just so I know what to look out for, what to go for, so I can get as much as possible through my first playthrough. I don't want to be playing 3 times to get every achievement. So I got 2 right there just from those puffer birds, the slime, and then that one right there.
Every time you return to the javelin, you automatically deposit any resources you were carrying. Anything you drop outside the javelin, however, will stay there until you go and grab it with your meat hands.
Grub, the grab-and-go superlicious mega-morphological food base from Suckage Farms. The universe's #4 sustenance resource just got a whole lot juicier with Platinum Slurp Plus, Nutriminerals, Power Booster Edge 20 million. Grub's anatomically reconfigurable nanoclusters simulate a virtually unlimited number of foods and beverages in your mouth and straight into your stomach for maximum satisfaction with exemplary convenience. With tastes, flavors, and textures like beef, chicken, pork, chocolate mousse, hard candy, chili bacon burger, Sani mayonnaise, chives, baked ziti, Parmesan cheese, vanilla swirl, Long John donuts, Salisbury steak, pasta paisana, buffalo banana wings, horse biscuits, pineapple pizza poppers, lamb's flea, poutine, wonton pickle surprise, cucumber shitwater, nose broth, and literally trillions more.
Now that's good flavor.
Rob, the 100% artificial food replacement gel taking Earth by storm. Don't be a snob, eat with the mob. Replace your food with Rob.
Rob is considered a Class 9 retrobluster and is not cleared for non-terrestrial terraforms. Do not under any circumstances feed to star gerbils. See website for details.
Alright, so I'm gonna leave in all the commercials. I think they're pretty funny. You could tell they put in some work into them with the actors. This game does have a photo mode too. I was just playing with it there. I edited it out, so you could see where you could upgrade. It'll tell you. So your weapon, Nomad pistol, basic plasma pistol, and you have infinity ammo. You just have to reload, but you don't have to pick up ammo for it. I forget how many shots. I think you start out with 8, and then you could upgrade to how many rounds you can carry. But like I said, so you're gonna use this to get through those little crystals, and then you're gonna access a huge area. So this is like a small little confined area, but after you get through there, it's gonna open up for you. I'm just gonna end it there. Just wanted to do some basics with you. See you guys later. Bye.
Stay alive, and see you soon.